Hmm. Okay.
You're back.
Oui,
Oh
I
yeah, of course,
have
because he was gone, wasn't he?
returned.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
No,
Yeah, it seems to be stuck to his face
am
at the
not
moment.
just drinking wine. I am undercover.
I must be missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent, wine-guzzling police officer.
You've got me convinced.
Merci. But in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve honed. I am drawn tight, ready to pounce. Bang!
Who or what were you planning to pizzang on?
You must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, I am on the trail of Sewer Jacques.
Who?
Sewer Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city. He
Huh?
pops up here, he pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck? That then we must say, Sewer Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
Merci. I was up half the night writing that.
Okay.
Who is this Sewer Jacques character anyway?
Ah, if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour. But he is cunning to despoil the sewers of our fair city. He has committed many deceptions. He has pretended to be a police officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
Oh.
He has pretended to be a jongleur,
Wow, is that the time?
an American tourist. What nationality are you, monsieur?
Canadian. Well, gotta go now. See ya. Well, it's not everyone who can say they started an urban myth.
Oh, that's kind of funny. I quite like that. Okay, I remember this church now. It's got something to do with scroll thing he's holding and the lens, I'm sure.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know, it is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
Go on then.
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That rang a bell. A very Spanish bell.
Ah.
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack. The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove.
Well.
Per disciplinum meum lux Vedabus. Hey,
Ooh. 3 lens elements need to be slid to the correct position within the circle so that when aligned they create a clear image. Each lens element can be moved by moving the mouse pointer over the numbered tab, and when a grasped hand appears, clicking and holding the mouse button. Slide left or right. George will acknowledge the image once the lenses are correctly positioned. Oh, good grief. Oh, okay, so it's a person. Ooh. Almost.
the distortions came
Got
sharp
it.
and broken. It was a Knight Templar burning at the stake. And below him a date in Roman numerals. A Knight Templar burning at the stake. And a date. Let me see. M-C-C-C.
E.
X-I-V.
17.
That's 1314.
No. I'm doing it backwards, yeah. 1314, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see what this guy's got to say.
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Okay. Can you tell me what per disciplinum meam lux videbus means?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light. I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Go have a look over here then.
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
Oh no, come on. Jumble of letters are carved on the side of the knight's tomb. You must look for and highlight a number of biblical verse references comprising of the name of the book followed by chapter and verse in Latin. So, for example, Luke chapter 8 verse 2 would be displayed as Luke VIII plus II. You must find and highlight all the verse references. Right. Well, there's Psalms.
Psalms 22:21. Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If I examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
Well, there's John.
John 4:11.
Psalms again. Oh.
Psalms 32:7.
And
A
Corinthians.
chapter and a verse in the Bible.
Corinthians.
14:5. There were no more references to find, but a series of Roman numerals ran around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Now that must be a different puzzle because I've never had that before. Felt more like a touchscreen puzzle. So what are we to do now? Don't see that there's anything else to do, really. I think that's pretty much it, because he's cleaned the chalice, hasn't he? Sparkly.
It was hard to believe it was the same chalice. Now the light gleamed off its perfect surface.
Let's go to the museum, see if Lobono, whatever his name is, in there. Yeah, there he is.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta cita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map. While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Oops.
Blood?
That's right.
Ching ching.
Thanks for your help, boss.
You're welcome.
Oops. Okay, so I'm assuming that we've now opened up something. Yeah, there we go.
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions. You're doing a fine job.
Merci.
That's not a question.
I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right,
No.
monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
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 Be
But
seeing
I'll get
you.
in ears, don't
Why
I?
did you? Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Bah!
But
The painter had a pot of gunmetal gray primer hanging from the barrier.
gunmetal here. Okay. Okay, so what's all
The
this stuff?
doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes, and so on. All empty and all uninteresting. The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
Okay.
I couldn't get to the door while the guard was there. Hi? Excuse me?
Oui,
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy, I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling
Good
this was
point.
no normal hole in the ground. It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
"Nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?"
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
Okay.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him. Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
A guard stood by a door I guessed led to the excavation. He looked pretty pompous. Well, not so much pretty, just pompous. There was a telephone on the far wall. Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
I shall use the phone then.
Hi, Nico?
Georges, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
Georges, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
I love you. Oh.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Okay. Can I have the key?
Hi again.
What is it?
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
I didn't want any coal. Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it.
Yeah,
Still,
you big
it's
vandal.
all for a good cause.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay, what's this?
Oh boy! Dirty soap! How do they do that? Oh boy!
Hmm.
The taps were rusty. Oh boy! The cold tap's washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink. On the wall was an automatic hand dryer.
Hmm. Wait. You were not gonna... Really?
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key. The key had made a clear imprint in the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
And
I
I'm
knew
guessing...
keeping that plaster was a good idea. With the plaster and the imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster.
Oh, look.
You can't make a cast without wetting the plaster. But wet plaster alone does not make a cast. I
You have
used
to
the
dry
dryer to
it.
speed up the process.
And let me guess, I've got to use the gunmetal paint in the paint can
Well,
to make it look like a
it'd taken a
key.
while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
Let's give his keys back.
Hi again.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Right. We... Oops.
Hey, monsieur! Get away
Ah.
from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so.
Excuse me
Messing
again.
with a man's paint pot. Pah.
So we need to distract him. Maybe the phone's a clue. Let's try the phone.
Killer!
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi, George. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn! We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him. Hi, it's me again.
What now?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
Let's wiki in there. Okay.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
Why, abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
have to ask her what she said.
Hi again. What is it?
Toilet,
I
please.
need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Got the squirts.
The door was...
Yes, I know it's locked. You got the key, moron. Right.
Now, I'd substituted the fake key for the excavation key. It looked okay, but felt false.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it.
Oh. Okay.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I figured I'd best not bother Nico.
Okay. Leave the washroom. I don't know. I mean, I've got the key. Can't use that.
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the key. He was... After the amount of trouble, I wasn't about to... Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
Okay.
Hey! Don't go with...
I figured I'd best...
Well, I've got a good reason. I want to distract this guy. I don't know. Yeah.
I turned the heating off.
Oh, the gloves.
The guard put his gloves on.
Okay, so that makes sense. If I give him the keys now,
Hi
he should
again.
detect it.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay. Now I've got to get rid of the guard. By the phone again? Ah, this time it works.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Josh.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
Causing
Looked like a good
trouble.
place to watch things develop.
Hey, you! It's the phone.
Yeah, who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
As opposed to you.
A highly responsible job. Ha, don't me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning
Ooh.
what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you... This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
I agree. Aha.
I couldn't see anything useful to do with the planks.
Going down.
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
Like...
Close
Oh,
up,
yes. Going to do that. Clever.
and there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Hmm.
I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
Okay.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, Georges.
Okay, so at least we know where we're going now. Back to Villa.